Hello, how we doing? Welcome to Red Sauce Rants, aka the NXT After Show with Rizzo. So, as Trick Williams would say, let's talk about it. Okay, here we go. We got lots to cover. I'm covering everything this time. I'm talking about everything I saw. So we got Ethan Page versus Elio LaFleur. Listen, Elio LaFleur, that is a beautiful name, LaFleur. I'm going to say it all day, all night. I love the name. But not only is the name beautiful, his in-ring work was beautiful. It was beautiful. Did you see the way he was flipping and flying and moving? So smooth, so great. Beautiful debut. Fantastic debut. However, Ethan Page, rotten little egg that guy is, I got to give him credit. It worked. It was effective. He cheated. He cheated, but, it worked. It was effective. So, what are you going to do about it? Okay, Ricky Saints, your outfit. We got to talk about your outfit. Look it. You had a beautiful orange pop bold. I like what you were doing. I liked what I was seeing. Teal pants, bold. However, all I saw was Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. You and Ethan Page, Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy. That's all I could see. But it was good and I liked it. So, future tag team, you two? Probably not. But that's what I thought about that. Then we got Shiloh Hill versus Josh Briggs. Shiloh Hill. More like the guy that thrills. I don't know. I was just trying that out. I don't know if that was any good. But anyways, congrats to you. Biggest match of his career coming up. NXT ladder match. Very impressive, very impressive. He's a guy with no tooth. Sometimes he has a tooth. And you know what? I like the no tooth representation. We don't see a lot of that. We don't see a lot of guys representing people with no teeth. That's, good for you. Good for you. I like that. Then we got the Vanity Project versus Chase U. Look, here's what I gotta say. Kale and Uriah, those two guys, those Chase U guys, they're underrated. That's what I think. I think those guys are underrated. I think every time I see them in the ring, I'm like, bada bing, bada boom. They're impressive. I like what I see. The athleticism, the swiftness. They got it. They got it. So just give those guys time. I bet money on those guys. I would bet money on those guys. And then you got the Vanity Project. Look at the Vanity Project. I don't know what your project is. I don't understand. What is the project? What are we doing? Somebody enlighten me, because I don't know. So until next time, I'm going to swipe left on those guys, and, we'll talk about them next time. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Keanu Carver. Listen, this guy, he doesn't want to do a sit down. Then he does a sit down. He sits down and he just does whatever the hell he wants. He says whatever the hell he wants. He's got no filter. The guy just does what he wants. And you know what? I respect the hell out of that. I respect that. I like that. He just does whatever he wants. So, keep doing you. Keep doing you. I like it. Then we got Jada Parker. She came out. She had on some fun pants tonight, real fun pants. And she was talking her talk. She was letting people know. She was getting something off her chest, and I was feeling it. I liked what I was hearing. I was, on the edge of my seat, like, yes, Jada Parker. And then all of a sudden, the lights go dark. What's going on? What the hell? We got Blake Monroe in a spotlight. Beautiful red dress. She's glowing. However, what is she doing there? What the hell is Blake doing here? She's just here to talk. She's just here to, steal the spotlight. Of course, that's her thing, I guess. However, she's just there for the drama. There, I said it. There's the T. She's just there for the drama. That's what she wants to do. She's there for the drama. But you know what? I'm here for the drama. I'm excited to see what's going on next with that. So we'll that'll unfold as the weeks go on. Then we got Eli Knight, Sean Legacy. Listen, I gotta be honest. I don't know these guys that well. I don't know what they're about. I don't know who they are. They're new around town. The new. I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. But I gotta say, from what I've seen, these guys, they got bright futures ahead of them. They look good. I like what I was seeing. I think they got something. So I'm going to keep an eye on them, and I'm going to see what they got coming. Congrats to Sean Legacy. Big match for you as well. Another NXT ladder match contender. We're going to see. We're going to see about that. And then, listen. I got to talk about this. Everybody wants to know about Tony D'Angelo. Look, me and Tony D, we were family. We are family. And you know what? He's going through something right now. But this is all I got to say. Loose lips don't last. You get what I'm doing? Get what I'm saying? I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it. You get what I'm saying? Loose lips don't last. All right. Now, we don't need the notebook. We're on to the main event. Listen, main event. Beautiful, amazing people we had Ren QCC, Ren Sinclair, Kendall Gray. Then we had Zaria, Sol Ruka. Then we had the Fatal Influence, Laney Reed, Fallon Henley. I'm talking too fast. I don't even know who I'm talking about. Listen, these guys, that was incredible. It was action. It was everything. I was so impressed by these ladies. Every single one of them shined in that match. I was blown out of the water. So, Zaruka, congrats to you on the win. You know, they deserve that win. And you know what? They better go over to TNA and they better win those damn tag titles because I'd like to see some tag titles over in NXT and I'd like to see these women fight for them. So that's what I got to say. That's what I think. It's getting me excited. So thanks for tuning in to Red Sauce Rants. We'll see you next week.